Ladies and gentlemen, the much talked about, much billed, much maligned, much headlined Night Manor, game 42 of UFO50. The pageantry has been spoken of across the board. What is it? I have no idea. It's purple. We never touched it. Not now, not ever. Night Manor, adventure, puzzle. Trapped in a nightmare where you must use your wits to survive and escape. Is that like that FMV game? Speaking of, we need to play that FMV game. What's Nightcrawler? What's the FMV game? What's that game called? Night Trap. We're gonna play that sometime. Okay. Confirm toggle between look and use. So this is an old school Sierra adventure game. September 1988, man. Was 5 years old. The only game to require a warning text. And the first game directed by longtime designer Gregory Melk. Manor, thanks for the gifted. Big Math, thanks you for the 67. Tove Zero, thanks for the gifted to Queen Puff. All right, this is Night Manor. Is that a doll? Kevin Spacey's eye? You probably shouldn't have left the party angry. Amy was out of line, but then again, she's been going through a lot. This feels like a totally different... Wait, what's that? Why do I have the chills? What the heck? Night Manor. Warning, this game contains scenes of horror and dread. Player discretion is advised. A warning in 1988? Where am I? You mutter as you wake up in a strange room. The last thing you remember is driving your car. And then you hit something in the road. Disoriented, you try and make sense of your new surroundings. Yo, this is a Sierra game. An empty ceramic bowl smells like old dog food. A simple metal spoon with a flat handle. There appears to be bite marks all over it. Can you just look? A small and dingy storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime stick to the wall. Oh, you can take. Give me the spoon, man. This is an adventure game? You didn't tell me, Derek, you made an adventure game. You search through the mattress only to find bugs crawling through the seam. An oxidized metal vent. The only window is boarded up. Lighta. A single bulb casts a yellowish light across the room. It flickers through and could go at any moment.
Well met, citizen. Be seeing you.
Despite your efforts, nothing happens. You try turning the knob, but you fear the door is locked. You got to remember, this is my kind of game, ladies and gentlemen. I grew up in the 80s. We played Space Quest, King's Quest, Heroes Quest, Laura Bow. Not Police Quest, but maybe someday we'll play it on the channel. Never Leisure Suit Larry, although it was in my home, I wasn't allowed to play it. Maybe we play, this goes well, maybe we play those. We're of age. Maniac Mansion, Zach McCracken. Day of the Tentacle, Monkey Island, The Dig. Want me to keep going? That's all off the top of the dome. That's not reading a second monitor cheat engine. Here we go. All right, so because you got to understand, my ELO in this game is 3,000. I already know, use the spoon to open the grate. Come on, Derek. Maybe some of these Zoomers that don't know about adventure games. I'm not looking at chat on this one because I'm telling you what, it's cinema. Let's get through there, big boy. Let's get through there. What's in there? You take the folded piece of paper and hairpin holding it together. Read it. This is great, man. Lost his mind. Why? Use the hairpin in the hole. You wiggle the hairpin into the lock and wiggle it around. The hairpin becomes stuck, but you hear the lock click open. Derek, you really made a Sierra game. A hallway stretches out before you with a staircase at the end. The pale moonlight shines in from a door on your left. Ew, look at the fungi. The wood of this door appears to be infested with some kind of fungus. There are mushrooms growing out of it. Give me some of those mushies. Spoon the mushrooms. What's in the... A decorative stand with a false drawer. On top is a framed photo of 2 children. We see the photo? There's no way to open the stand. What looks like a drawer is just a decorative knob. I'm going to look at chat every now and then just to check in, but we're going to try and beat this without ELO. Yeah, Chase DeLuna. We'll do a segment break to take a look at that. All right, we'll go in this door. The spacious living room might have been a cozy place to relax if you had come to this house on better terms. I'm gonna guess that's an ashtray. The journal entry. May 25th, 1987. That's today. My therapist suggested I keep a journal to write down anything that caused me stress, whether it's a minor annoyance or a major one. She said it would be an excellent tool to identify and manage daily stressors. She also sent me home with a tea that is said to promote relaxation. What do I have to lose? So here's my first journal entry. That's it? Where's page 2? Are we gonna die? A large TV sits here. Turn it on. Turning the TV illuminates the room with a hissing static screen before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back off. Okay. What do we got pictures of? Old framed photographs hang on the wall. The portrait of a couple and their children. They seem happy. Look at how smug that kid is. Mom looks a little... Her eyes. You flip the picture frame and see the Pills Family 1986 written on the back. Scrape it off. Scrape the face. Okay. What's that? What's this? What is that? A box of wooden strike anywhere matches. Why is there fungus everywhere? Inside the fireplace is a football-shaped object wrapped in cloth and tightly wrapped together. Football-shaped. Whatever that thing is in the fireplace, it's too big and heavy to be carried around. Light it up! You try to light the object in the fireplace, but the flame just goes out. Maybe if there's a way to make it more flammable. Okay? I hear what you're saying. Let's keep moving here. The ceiling of this expansive foyer reaches all the way up to the second floor of the house with a twin staircase leading there. What's in here? We'll go back. What if we back up? That's where we came from. Okay. So we came from there. What about green door? Inside of a red house is a green door. Inside of a green door is a bunch of little... The simple tile bathroom floor is fairly clean despite the cloying smell of mildew in the air. What's in there? The sink is overflowing with putrid brown water. Put your hand in there. Swish it around. You really don't want to put your hand in the foul water. Turn on the sink. Open the medicine. Inside you find a pair of tweezers. What else is in there? Medicine is open, revealing bandages, over-the-counter headache medicine, and cotton swabs. Please don't be a dead body. Why, man? You pull the shower curtain to reveal a shocking sight. The mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. There's an ornate insignia ring on the finger. Should we do it?
Not a finger!
As you try as you might, you have no success in removing the ring that's seemingly fused to the finger. Tweeze me? The edge of the tweezers keeps slipping off the ugh hand of the mummy. It's hard to find a good angle. Spoon me? Use the spoon on it, but nothing happens. Okay, we're gonna have to get a tool. You flush the toilet. Slimy black sludge clings to the inside of the otherwise ordinary toilet. What if we turn the water on? You gag at the thought of touching the corpse. Ew. Chad, I'm not glancing as much as normal because we're going to try and solve this like we do. But you got to understand, Chad, we're built for this kind of game. What? The bedroom appears to have the common amenities, but nothing specific, indicating that it possibly is a guest room. You take journal entry 2. Yes. May 27th. Things have been tense with Cheryl since losing my job with the firm. I had to calmly explain to her that our financial situation is not in jeopardy and that she can continue working on her fashion design projects without having to worry about anything. I'm still pretty irritated, so I think I'm going to try a cup of that relaxation tea now. You open the closet. A single hook is standing. Why would there just be a hook? Nothing behind the pictures. Turn the light on. Lamp stays off. You open the drawer and notice various reading materials. Among them, a page that looks like it was torn out of a journal. Journal me? Journal page 5. August 2nd. I spent the last few days sick in bed with some kind of flu. Headache, nausea, etc. Today, I was finally able to hold down some solid food. Funny enough, my symptoms seemed to disappear the moment I had some of that tea. My symptoms disappeared the moment I had some of that tea the therapist gave me. She didn't mention anything about it being a flu cure, but I'd like to believe that it helped. What if the tea caused it? Buried among the towels and clothing, you find some batteries. Try to open the jewelry box, but it's locked. Tweezers on the jewelry box. Spoon the jewelry box. Okay, nothing. Open the curtains. Anything else we're missing in here? Bed? Okay. What is this little... Simple waste bag is full of crumbled tissues. Searching through the trash yields nothing interesting, and now your hands feel sticky. Ugh. All right, we're cooking, man. So we've checked all 3 of these doors. Let's go upstairs. A locked gate at the top of the stairs is blocking. You're having trouble working the latch from this side. Okay. Stair time. Dude, there's so many rooms here. A fine wooden table surrounded by 6 chairs at the center of the lavish dining room. Journal me? I'm liking the journals, man. Journal entry 4. Because it's not a lot of text. It's just enough. July 18th. Today I was in the sunroom enjoying a cup of that tea. It has a unique musk aroma that really is starting to grow in me. Sadly, my peace ended when I noticed that the kids had gotten handprints all over the glass. We can only afford to have the housekeeper here once a week, so I guess I'm the one who's stuck cleaning it up. Little bit of entitlement. Why don't you just clean it up? Why does the housekeeper need to do it? Give me the candles. You have no use for the candelabra? How do you know? Give me some berries. Fake plants. Nothing in the plants. What about Cheremy? Under the rug? The china cabinet is tightly sealed and you don't even see a way of opening it. Modern art is visible through the darkness. Okay, so just kind of a nothing room. Oh. As you step into the kitchen, the first thing you notice is a foul smell. But then you realize there's someone else in here with you. Let's not disturb them. August 15th. Today I was outside enjoying my tea when one of the landscapers bumped into my cup and spilled it on the ground. To my surprise, Baxter ran over and started licking it up. The puddle. Immediately, instead of being mad, I just laughed. Who knew dogs liked tea? The edge of the kitchen knife still looks very sharp. Your hand trembles as you slowly... What the heck? He turns around, raising a very large cleaver in his hand. You begin to tremble in fear. Grab the knife, man. Stab him. We're shaking. Go! The masked figure appears in front of you, being quaking in fear of this terrorizing presence. Get him out of here. Shove him in the water. Run upstairs. It's shaking, man. Something's blocking from the other side. Get up there. With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind the curtains and cover your mouth, hoping to hide. We love a minigame. Holy, Derek's cooking with this one, man. It's getting smaller. No! After what? Did I cherry that? Was that a cherry? It was a gift, no cherry. Okay. Cherry is complicated. Okay. After it feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. Did we pick up the new piece? Let's go upstairs. Can we go upstairs? You run your hands around the grandfather clock. Aside from a small hole in the front, you find nothing. Where's the small hole? It's the easiest cherry. We don't want to cherry it though. A bench and an end table with a small plant. Decorate on a hook. Let's go back and try to hook some of this stuff. Chat, do you think... Okay, you won't let me cherry? Okay. Let's use the hook on this. Let's use the hook to get the ring. What? Okay, we're out of here. There will be a suboptimal ending. That's the gold. Okay. Thanks for not spoiling. What's in the other room? Nothing. The other room is the... What if we use the hook on the football? Nothing. Okay. I hope that guy's not in the kitchen anymore. I wonder why we can't go upstairs. Yeah, he's gone. Give me the knife. What's in the fridge? The refrigerator is filled with cans of dog food and rotting meat. You close the door before the smell reaches your nose. The freezers are sealed in a block of solid ice. The house is already quite cold, so you shut the door. You open the door and looks like charred remains of a turkey. At least you hope that's what it is. Looking through the cabinets reveals common dinnerware, plates, cups, and glasses. Nothing looks useful. Looking through the cabinets reveals common dinnerware. Common dinnerware. Dishwasher empty. Kitchen sink to find various cleaning supplies. A large bottle of drain cleaner. You take it. Aside from some crusty silverware, there's an empty jar of Moldoc tea that smells pungent. You decide to leave it there. We want the tea. Turn the water on. Looking through the cabinets reveal common dinnerware. Garbage. As soon as you open the lid, you regret it. A rotten stench inside is enough to make your eyes water. All right, let's go cut. We're gonna go cut that finger off. Drain the swamp. You empty the contents into the sink. Moments later, the foul water is sucked down the drain. You try to take the shiny object out of the drain, but your fingers are just too big. Good thing we've got some tweezers. What is it? It's shiny. It's rare. Using the tweezers, you pluck a silver key from the drain, but lose the tweezers down the drain in the process. Martin Keamy. Chat, if you're squeamish, close your eyes. We're going to take the knife to the finger and... What, you can't cut it off? Derek. That's very un-Derek-like. All right, I thought we had something there. That's okay, though. Let's keep cooking. Chat, why don't they make more games like this? Because it's Derek Hughes a genius? All right, so we have the key. So let's use the key on this locked gate. Use the silver key, but nothing happens. We can't use it there? All right, Chad. I saw someone in chat said put the key in the clock hole. I'm gonna go back to no glancing. Okay, never mind. Good. I'm glad it didn't work. All right, but I didn't want to double down and say that I didn't see that because I did see it. Your grandma used to play these kind of point and click games. They're awesome, man. All right, so we got a couple doors here. What is this? Closed metal door. This looks like blueprints. The air in the dusty garage is a bouquet of mildew and motor oil. A single light bulb casts some yellow gold. Flashlight me. WD-40 me. Oil can. The box is rusted shut. Dump some oil on it. The oil dissolves the rust and the box springs open. Inside there's a red gas can and a crowbar. You take both. Okay. What about the trunk? A 70s sedan in good condition. I mean, I don't... What is that? Duct tape? Don't ever talk to me about 1980s point and click adventure games. Don't ever talk to me about it, Derek. I know what it is. I know what it is. What's that? Journal entry 8. I like how they're revealing lore, man. They're not forcing it down your gullet. Baxter's been vomiting to the point of dry heaving all day. He won't eat or drink. The kids are upset and Cheryl won't stop blaming me because she thinks it was my tea that made him sick. You think? Unbelievably. It's unbelievable. Unfortunately, our personal vet is out of town and others are closed, so we'll have to wait until the morning. How many miles on that bad boy? Hit the button. What? But we got to the power room. What's behind here? Picking through trash, you find junk. You've cut yourself on a piece of rusty scrap metal. You might be able to fix this with the right tools and equipment. I thought he was gone, man. Run. Get behind the curtains, man. Curtains. Where my curtains? My curtains. No. An intense pain consumes you. You wonder what you did to deserve such a horrible end. You fall to the ground in a pool of blood. And then wake up in a cold sweat. You run your hands over your body, feeling nothing. Was it just a nightmare? What's this? What are those scratches? A trap door. I'm glad we don't have to start over. So there's another door that we got to take a look at. So we're going to go back into the kitchen. Dude, what a game. How does Derek cook, man? Did we open this door? Oh, that's the garage. Okay. See a swimming pool outside. A smell of chlorine hangs faintly in the cool, wet air as the sound of crickets drone throughout the night. It's too far away to reach. There's a greenish hump floating in the center of the pool. Hook me? The hook would be ideal for grabbing the floating object, but it's not long enough on its own. Crowbar. Duct tape on the hook. You wrap the long piece of tape around the hook, leaving part of it hanging free. Hook on the crowbar. What? Okay, but what I do know what we can do. We can go, we have gasoline now. We got to be close. Duct tape on the hook. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to put it on the knife. We must be missing something. So let's go dump the gas on the football. Oh. 4 stone lion statues modeled with moss and lichen stand like sentinels in front of the door. A lion statue with mouth agape as if it's waiting to be fed. On the base is inscribed, "The red hot sun will warm the day." They all say something different? They do. On spring green fields, the children play. Did you say green? A lion statue with the mouth. It says yellow. The white. Redness and darkness and whiteness. The stillness of the night. Small critters can be heard rustling through the overgrown grass. The lawnmower is too heavy to carry around, and any part that might be useful is held on firmly with bolts. Crowbar the heck out of me. Gimme, 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 gimme. Wooden door with a tarnished lock. We don't have the key, so let's rip it open. Crowbar the door. There's enough space between you and the door to pry it open. Bust the window. Maybe we could try to put the key in there, but see what happens. What does the key say? Small silver key. Doesn't fit. Old bulkhead doors, but you're still sturdy enough to keep you out. A heavy iron padlock. Will silver open iron? The key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty iron. We'll use the crowbar then, you piece. We can crowbar this for sure. You try to pry the lock off but doesn't budge. You smash with a crowbar and it does not yield. Jeez. Is there anything else we can look at here? All right, let's go burn the let's go burn. We open this. Let's go burn the football. And hopefully not run into baddie. Uh-oh. Chat, do not do this at home. Do not pour gasoline on an indoor fire. You empty the contents into the object in the fireplace. Let's light it up, boys. The object immediately bursts into flames. After a few minutes of burning, is reduced to a pile of ash. You take a brilliant red gemstone. It's a ruby. Took her to Ruby Tuesdays. A brilliant red gemstone that feels warm to the touch. Well, what about this door? We open this door. Okay, so let's go put this in the mouth of the lion. I don't. It doesn't look like we can't walk up here right now. But I think we're in trouble here soon. We've had too much of a free lunch, man. Too much of a free lunch. Run. Don't have time for that? What do you mean don't have time for that? Hide. We're cooked. Where do we hide, man? It's okay. Was that just a nightmare? Did he knock us out? This is a good game, man. When you read that, you thought it said Shrek. Okay, let's go. I don't know if it'll do anything. Do we pick up anything else of batteries? Pair of D batteries. When you try to turn the flashlight, nothing happens. Open it up. Batteries. Put the batteries in the flashlight and try turning on. To your delight, it shines bright. Okay, good. We got some oil. What is this thing? Lost his mind. Why? So, we currently don't have any means to get the... Did you see that? There was a shadow in the window. Are we missing something here? There's a hole in the face of the clock. Okay, I don't think we're missing anything, but let's keep cooking. Let's go in here real quick. The door handle is locked. Maybe pry open the car door. Nothing. We missing anything in here? This is busted. Can we open this thing up? Nothing happens. Okay. So let's go put the see what happens if we put the gemstone in the lion mouth. Wasn't that a puzzle in the first person game we played, or second person game we played? I feel like we've done that before. I'm not really looking at chat. You insert the ruby into the mouth and it fits perfect. We pet it now? The only thing I saw was put the key in the clock hole. That's the only thing we've done. All right, what else can we do here? Put the. Is it dark anywhere? There's got to be a reason that there's just a lawnmower. Ceramic bowl. Yeah, I think this is the part where we're stuck. But oil on the lock. So we have 2 locked crevices. A basic wooden door with a tarnished copper lock. Oil the lock up? No. I think we might be missing something, but what is this lawnmower bait? Ooh, the side area of the house is comparatively smaller than the backyard. Looks like it was once used as a flower garden. The ground here is bare, contrast to the thick grass. Dig it up. Can't break it with your bare hands. What about the crowbar? What is this right here? What is that? Is that a tree? I'll use a spoon. Dig it up. Crowbar me. Crowbar the dirt. Okay, what do we got here? The garden has been maintained in a while. Take some... Nothing happens. Climb the tree. You pick a cherry from the tree and notice it's completely covered in mold. You discard it. Open this door. The plants that once decorated the sunroom have grown to cover almost every interior surface. The aroma of vegetation is overwhelming. So that's the door we can't get into. But what is this? Journal number 9. August 17th. Baxter did not make it through the night. I just finished burying him under the cherry tree. This was his favorite spot to sleep. Charlie and Becky are beside themselves with suddenness. We got what? That's the tea he was drinking. Now isn't the time to sit down and relax. What's that? You open the container by the vines. Keep it very tightly. Gosh. What the heck, man? Come on, Derek. Chad, that's not funny. What about that was funny? With your heart pounding, you duck behind a large bush. Hide. Hang in here. We can do this. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. No. Did we chariot? No cherry. Okay. All right. All right, we're good. Let's cut those 100%. This is going to cut the vines. No way it doesn't. You can't find a good angle? Jeez. The lamp is out of reach. There's a large metal container, but it's completely covered in vines. Oil it up. Try the crowbar? Yeah. I don't think we're missing anything here, so let's cook. There's one more we can go down here. The large imposing house. This is blueprints. Large imposing house stands before you, most defiantly. You'd love nothing more than to leave the vicinity. What is that? Seems like a latch inside the hexagonal opening of this plaque, but you can't seem to manipulate it. On the plaque, there's an engraving of a two-headed eagle, beneath which is a small hexagonal opening. Key me? Nothing. Knife me. Hook me. Okay. We gotta try. We gotta at least spoon me. We at least gotta try it. It can't be that. We've done some more insane puzzles in our lifetime. The statue of a woman holding a bowl above her shoulder appears to be a fountain that is no longer in working order. Grab it. The stone statue is cold to the touch. What's in there? You don't feel like digging in that slop? You pull one of the boards with your might, but none come loose. Perhaps there's a better way of doing this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You jam the flat end of the crowbar behind the board and pops off. The door is too heavy for you to lift on its own. You tried pulling in the iron gate, but it doesn't budge. Isn't this an iron key? Nothing. Okay. I don't think we're missing anything here. Let's go back in. Can we get upstairs? Without being able to see through the darkness, you don't feel confident in exploring the second room. Derek, don't ever talk to me. Your flashlight chases away the darkness, revealing a central archway and two wooden doors. Your Majesty. Oh, I don't like that we can only see a little bit. This cozy lounge is decorated with trophies that might be a nice place to hide and relax under different circumstances. I do not like this. But I do like that. The man has a wide grin, smug in this hunting photo. You're feeling empathetic toward the deer at the moment. Old-fashioned coin-operated jukebox. You press some buttons, but there's no response. It's coin-operated. Ooh! Turning on the TV briefly illuminates the room with a hissing static before the TV flashes and it pops off. Run, 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 run. Pull me. Pull me. Pull me. With your help pounding, you duck behind a large bush. Here we go. Why not us? Why not now? Yeah! Yeah!
How are you alive?
All right. After it feels like an eternity, you stay alive. All right, while we're here, let's use the old pool stick on the green swampa. Dude, this is a big world. Night Manor, man. What a game. All right. Take the pool cue and cram it.
Just take the football and cram it right down their throats.
All right, use the hook on the greenness. You pull an object closer with a hook pull. It's heavy. As it gets closer, you realize it's a corpse. Remove a copper key from the corpse's belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
A rather ordinary looking copper key attached to a keyring and a plastic keychain, but whatever is written on it is worn off. Copper. We've seen copper. Copper is the shed. I'm hoping. Shed me. The shed is open and a pungent aroma is inside. Oh, we got some stuff here, brother. The small confines of the shed feel cramped and claustrophobic. Wood dust seems to cover everything. Journal entry 11. And what a game. September 12th. No matter how many times we get rid of the tendrils, they keep coming back. It's some sort of fungus, I'm told. A friend gave me a recipe for treatment that said to get rid of all manners of mold and fungi by killing it at the root. I typed it into my computer so I wouldn't lose it. Wrench me. Screwdrive me. Slice me. The vise operating smoothly could hold or crush something. Oil it. Bag it. You can't tear the bag, otherwise open this sack with your bare hands. With this, you notice a slight bulge in the sack.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
Derek. Knife on the sack. You slice the sack open with a knife, causing dirt to cascade. There's something shiny in the dirt. You take the bronze key. Shovel me. Clip me. Reluctantly, you poke the growth and release a cloud of dust. You begin choking and feel dizzy. Okay, we got a lot of stuff now. Now the world's our oyster. We can dig. What we can key. What color key is this? The bronze key is ornamental compared to modern designs. That's probably the clock key. Using the wrench, you work the bolts and manage to pull the motor out. Chat, is this different? My ELO and adventure games are off the charts, okay? Chat, this should not be anything new. The shovel pierces the ground with ease. Not long after you start digging, you feel the shovel hit something. Inside the hole are skeletal remains of what appears to be an animal of some sort. It's Baxter. You take the steel key. A worn leather collar. Inscribed with Baxter. The key is attached to the collar. What's this spice? Some ants are fighting over a small patch of dirt. You let a few ants crawl on your hand before brushing them off. The ants disperse briefly before contributing their little battle. Spray them. Scoop them. Sorry, Chad, I'm not reading you guys a ton just for spoilers. All right, so let's leave here. We got a bunch of stuff now. Let's go to. Oh, let's cut the shears, man. Use the shears to cut the. Use the head shears to cut away the vines that have grown over the box. Once removed, the box opens easily. You take the rusty hacksaw. I have a feeling some of this stuff is bait. Okay, what are we coming back in here for? We want to go to the garage. Garage me. We got a lot of stuff to do. No, we got stuff everywhere. Garage me. Okay. Battery me. Using your wrench, you remove the broken motor from the garage door and mechanism and install it from the lawnmower. Hit the button. The garage door opens loudly. Run. Get to the bushes, man. Get to the bushes. Get to the bushes, man. Get to the bushes. All right. Why not us? Why not now? Okay, he's not going to get us, right? 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 How many more? All right. While we're here, I don't know what that did, but opening the garage door, but let's use the keys on the basement. Key is minuscule compared to the rusty padlock. I don't think that's going to work, but... Okay, let's go back into the garage. I feel like we got cut short there a little bit. Screwdriver. Screwdrive your way in. We push the car? I think we're done with that for now. I think it just maybe gave us an extra lupa for survival. Let's try the gold key in the clock. The key isn't the right shape for the brass face. Okay, that's odd, but let's go up here. Posters and small identical beds indicate this is a bedroom for 2 young children. It's in the box. You try to open the music box, but it's held shut by some locking mechanism. You notice a small hole on the side of the box. Probably need like a crank or something, huh? Northern Lion fan? The dollhouse is too big to carry around. There's nothing of use. Wait, that's a oh, you can't see it. That's a dinosaur from the dinosaur game. Journal entry 13. October 5th, 1987. Worst fight with my wife in a long time. Yesterday, the kids were playing in the yard where the dog was buried. Today, they are very sick. Wife blames me, saying I should have taken care of the stuff that was growing under the tree, and that's what made them sick. I know the tea will help them. I will make some more for them to drink. No more tea, man! How do you not know it's the tea? Hit the light switch. Shoot. Drawer me? You find an odd toy among the children's, but nothing that seems like it's useful. You find the odd... Looking through the dresser, you find the odd toy among children's clothing. It's nothing that looks like it would be useful. It's the crank for the music box, man. You give the teddy bear a squeeze to see if it's hiding anything. Alright. Maybe we could try the little key in that hole. That's the only thing I got. Doesn't fit into the music box. Jam this in there. Gold key in the box? Many wooden boards. We missing anything? Dude, what a game, man. How is Derek continually cooking? Close the door. Alright. The layout of this hallway is similar to the one on the first floor except total darkness. You better watch your step. Come on, man. The knob doesn't turn. Dude, I don't like that all these rooms are covered up, man. There's an eeriness about the pitch black playroom, once place of merriment. Cat. Hit the switch. Give me the crayons. Reluctantly you approach the bear and give it a few pats to make sure it's not alive. You kick the ball. A gentle push jerks the rocking horse into erratic motion that whines and creaks and it stops moving. You place a block at the top and everything falls over. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. Open. You rummage through the box, nothing useful. Why do we take the doll, man? A creepy doll with black beady eyes and lifelike hair. You can feel something inside of it. Knife it. That's the image for the game. You stick the knife into the doll's stomach, ripping it open. You find a small aluminum key. I know what we're doing with that. Truck me. Opening a small hatch on the bottom reveals there aren't even batteries in it. Journal entry 14. We're about due to get ambushed here, so we got to be careful. October 9th. Wife said kids seem worse. She begs me to take them to a doctor. She is wrong. She is always wrong. Oh, not to be married 101. I know they will be fine. I will give them tea. They will get better. Wait, go back in there. There should be another door. There is no other door. Okay. It's Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time.
Put the lotion on the box. Put the lotion on the box. Aluminium key. The lid of the music box snaps open and a haunting tune fills the air. Inside is a pair of red tinted glasses. A pair of folding colorboard eyeglasses with hide. Please. With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind the large bear and cover your mouth, hoping to hide. Gulpa? Mia Gulpa? So just because we've done well on these, now is not the time to get cocky. Now is not the time. Get out of here. All right.
Let's go.
Sebo, thank you for the 45 undefeated months. Appreciate it. Thank you for keeping the streak alive. We cherried it? Did we cherry it? I have an idea. I think we're going to use these glasses on that family photo. Something about that tells me to use it there. Because it was like kind of redness and darkness and whiteness. We've been in this room. Can't get in this room. What's in this room? Been in that room. Huh. Keep getting turned around here. I think there's one room up here we haven't been in. Behind? Something black. Been in here. There's there. Been in there. No, right there. That's the... I knew there was something. What is this? This is a dark attic that seemed to have been forgotten in time. Dust covers every inch of the floor. One-eyed Willie's rich stuff. Journal entry 3. Why would 3 be up here? Just got real quiet. I saw Cheryl sticking one of my pool cues in the pool today. I shouted, "Honey, that's not how you play pool."
Are you kidding me?
I do not want to see a single +2 in chat for an in-game character giving a joke to his wife. You can't give a wave of +2s for a digital joke between two characters who don't exist. When I'm out here, I'm working the fields every day, toiling for +2s, and I don't find any. How is that a joke? I saw my wife sticking a pool cue in the pool. I said, "Honey, that's not how you play pool," thinking some humor might hide my irritation. Turns out she attached something to the end of it to fish out a necklace that had dropped in. I just wish she hadn't used one of my expensive cues for that. So that means, I think there's something else in the pool? There's no way of getting through that lock without a key. Antique bronze padlock. Oh, you don't say, Derek. Bronze? Bronzino? Like one of these, Derek? Like one of these and one of those. One of these and one of those. A bronze key. Fits perfectly. Inside the chest is a large crossbow. You know how to play the piano, but you aren't feeling inspired at the moment. An uneasy feeling of a cluster of mannequins. Why would you have mannequins in here? All right, so next idea is to use red glasses. Red glasses on that family photo. I don't know why, but that's where we are. Oh, I get it now. Is it, this way? I don't know why. Let's just see how it's like red. Oh, I thought we'd be able to see something. Never mind. All right. Never mind. Come on. It was good in theory. It was good in theory. It was good in chat. It was good in theory. We have to have something that can. It's now time. There's nothing more we can use to pilfer that off. What if we oil it up first? Derek. Come on, Derek. No, Derek. Derek, no. Hex on the finger. You saw through the corpse's dry, leathery finger with a sickening grate. Eventually, the finger comes off, bearing the ring with it. A hexagonal face of this large ring is flat and extruded with the relief of a two-headed eagle. He's telling you just go put it in the fountain, man. Eric.
It's unbelievable.
This is my kind of adventure game, man. It makes you think a little bit, but not too much. Let's get the fastest way out of here because we're about to get jumped. I get why Derek gave you all the shortcuts now, because it would have taken forever to go all the way around. I think I'm going the wrong way, though. Put the ring in the hole. Do not jump me. You push the ring into the opening and something clicks. Water drains from the fountain. You take the green shiny object and surprised to see that's an emerald. The basin is empty. There's nothing else to take. All right, let's go stick it in. Take a look at it first. Glittering green gemstone with an aura of vitality. Tracing your fingers along... Oh, which one is the green one? White, yellow. Green me? You insert the emerald in the first lion's mouth and it fits perfect. Okay. What else do we have here? We got some glasses. What else have we not used? Glasses. We have not used this. So let's go to the... Here. Cellar door me. The key is minuscule. Maybe on the car? What else do we have that's locked? Car me? What would Baxter have a key to? Nervously, you unlock the trunk of the car door and open it. However, it's empty save for some dark stains. You close it again. The key unlocks the car door and you open it. You thrust the key into the ignition and the car starts up. This might be your only chance of getting out. Do you take it? Is this the game? The tires squeal as you hurtle down the driveway, smashing through the gate. Against all odds, you escaped. The end. Whoa. Wait. What about the lions? What about the lions and the story? And the tea? And the kids and the wife and the dog? And who was chasing us? What do you mean the end? Derek, you... No, that's not the end. There's no lore. You had 2 bad dreams while you're trapped in Night Manor. Oh, man. Derek's leaving us wanting more, man. Oh, I wanted to know, man. What's the story with the tea, man? The therapist. This is the first time, Chad, it's made us want to break the challenge. Man, Derek. Man, we probably won't find out the true ending of this game for like 6 years when we cherry these in order. That's gonna kill me. Piper, I was here's in chat. Oh, man. We needed... Something with the glasses we were missing. We had to open the clock. We were 2 gems away, man. Hype your I was here's, man. Celebrate the ending of Night Manor. Man, how come some games that Derek made are like 30 hours long and this was like 30 minutes long? It was fun, man. It was really good. Chat, without spoiling, did I... Oh, man. They knew, man. This is a gem. This is an absolute gem. Night Manor, man. That took me back to the 90s, late 80s. I didn't know that that was going to be the car key. Ultima.
Can we get some
Thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate the support. If you've been gifted from Ultima, use your first dang emoji at Ultima. Appreciate it. Timmy Jimmy, thank you for the 89 months. Chat, let me, without spoiling, did we have everything we needed to continue to progress, or did I look over something? Why if we had everything we needed and if I looked over something? Almost. Man, I want to go back in. Please get some dang pack spam in the chat. What, son? Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Toph Zero. Please get some dang pack spam in the chat. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Welcoming 5 new members. Supporting the show and pre-jacking a next pack. Unannounced. Appreciate it. Death Radio. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate support. Chat, get your I was here's to get your banana slice. Your achievement on dangpacks.com. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat? Get it. You just want us to only play S tier games? Is that what you're saying with all the gifted subs? Only play S tier games like Night Manor? Phoenix, thank you for the 20 gifted. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat? Truly appreciate the support. Chad, if you've been gifted from Toph Zero, Death Ray, Phoenix for the 20 gifted. Use your first dang emoji, author the heck out of me. FHQ, thank you for the 10 gifted, you piece of absolute. Chat, it's just if you want me to just play S tier games, just tell me. I mean, you're telling me only play S tier games. FHQ, thank you for the 10 gifted. Witch Knight, thank you for the 5 gifted. All you do for the show, I appreciate it. And Burgerson, Burger, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. Chat. Off-brand Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted. You piece of absolute. Appreciate it. Bean Arm, thank you for the 5 gifted. Revacholi, thanks for the 8 months. Blue Cadet, thank you for the 5 gifted. Chat, Chat, let me ask you this. Is Night Manor the best game? Why if yes, and if there's more to be uncovered? 1, 2, 3. Thanks for the 5 gifted. All you do for the show on the back end, on the front end, on the mid end, on the pack end, on the lifting end. Chat, it's Night Manor. We didn't beat Radon. We beat Night Manor. But yes, maybe you saw us in our element. A 90s adventure game we've never played on the show. Maybe we need to play more. Maybe a little Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know. Maybe. Leisure Suit Larry at night. I don't know. Night Manor's top 5. Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat? I try way too hard. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Chad, what are you're trying to send a message. What message are you sending?
75 hard.
You're sending a message to me. We played a 90s adventure game. Horror adventure game. And do you like it? Point and click pogs. You don't gotta twist my arm, but here's the thing. This was good. The puzzles were not like use a rat with a piece of bread. B-Dub, thank you for the 5 gifted, you piece of peace.
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please? Can we get
Rockabilly Wonka, thank you for the 10 gifted. Working from home, and someone sends you a team message, say, are you in? You tell them no, smug. Redums, thank you for the 75 and 0 undefeated. That's a long time. Really appreciate it. Thank you. It's more fun to watch a show where you're actually trying to play good is the message. Guest user. But here's the thing, I can't take your message seriously because you're always trolling. And I can't, and the other reality of the situation is I can't play every game good. Only certain games that align. Adventure games, I'm aligned with. I wasn't using the chat engine. But also, I couldn't see what you guys were saying, so there's like a little bit of a disconnect. So you're saying you want me to disconnect from chat? Touch the King, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate the support. Oh, I just remembered the next game, ... Time to install the Witness. Timer? Yeah, we should probably stop it. 1, 2, 3. That has to be one of the shortest games. That was fun, man. That was a fun one. That anytime a game wants you asking for more, and like they don't shove lore in your face, man. They just sprinkled it. And it's like you can just leave the manor, or you can come back 5 years from now when we cherry every game prior to. This would be enough fuel to get me to power through the other cherries. Just outside the top 5 for shortest. Yeah, we'll watch the Elden Ring trailer. Biggest payout per time played. It just was good, man. It's sometimes you have to get through sliding dudes to have a dude running after you with a knife, man. Night Manor. UFO50 game 42 was a banger, man. That was a good one. All right, let's see what it had to say. And I'm gonna be chat. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with one another before we read about Night Manor. I could say for 1,000% certainty, we will never again, for the first time, play a collection of 50 games for the first time from Derek Yu in order, in chronological order, gold every one of them, the way that he wanted us to play them. Not the way that we wanted to play, the way Derek wanted us to play them. And we've played through 42 of them. We look back to the time when we first opened UFO50 and loaded up Barbuda. This seemed like a moment we could never touch. Yes, we played Barbuda 90 minutes before the embargo was supposed to happen. Minor details. But at this point, we only have 8 luscious games left. So we gotta swish it around in our mouth. And enjoy it like a fine Chianti. But remember, chat, you were here. And we're not gonna get this again. We may get Spelunky 3, but we're not getting this again. I could promise you that. We only have 62% of the items on Night Manor. All right. 1 hour and 7 minutes, man. That flew by. Journal entries, 11 of 17. Bad dreams 2. End the nightmare. Escape the killer, give ghost. Get that out of it. What is that doing in our... Man, we've been through suffered, man. We've suffered. We suffered through remember Porgy, man? We suffered through that. But it was worth it to get to Night Manor. Where's the ghost? It's in the window? Where? Onion delivery is the only S tier for you? Where's the ghost? All right. Elphazar's hat will be next, chat. Chat, so we have, I don't want to look at the next titles. Do you think we beat this by the end of the summer? All of them? Yeah? Oh, let's watch that Elden Ring trailer. That was fun, man. I can't believe we've beaten 42 of these games. Chat, is there a hidden 51st game? That's something. That'd be something totally Derek. I hope he gives us just a little more. We take everything from Derek. Derek, give us everything you've had in the last 5-6 years of your life. We want it all. And then just a little more, Derek, because I would just think you maybe got one. I don't know for sure, but I think you maybe got one. I hope so. Elden Pog. Elden. Night. Rain. New trade. It's funny how the games evolved from this arcade, slop, into Night Manor. You know? Like, this was a fun game when we didn't know the other games existed. Chat, we will probably cherry them all. How long do you think it would take? 10 times as long to gold them? No, it's a good game. It's a good game. No, like, it's good because you didn't know the other ones existed. You know? By the way, today is Surso's D Appreciation Day, aka Content Ent. Go check out his YouTube channel. He does, in case you guys don't know, Surso's D. Surso's D started out doing librarian-esque videos. In case you don't ever want to watch a full stream, you can catch up here. And then we brought, so subscribe, and then to Surso's D, let me copy paste stuff for you. And then we hired Surso's D to do the YouTube shorts, and now Surso's D is taking over the VOD channel as well. He's doing a great job, and I'm glad he's a part of the team. So show him some love on his channel.